I like this Rebel HQ. This Rebel HQ is pretty cool.
Everest-sized conflict of interest that he already has going on with him. A $4 billion deal. During Mr. Trump's time in the White House, the Trump International Hotel in Washington was frequently a destination for foreign government officials, including delegations in town for planned meetings with Mr. Trump. The hotel received more than 3.7.
I remember this guy I disagreed with about America, whether we were a democratic republic or not. He said he could understand a politician wanting to get into a position of power to enrich himself. That makes sense. I want to enrich myself. He wants to enrich himself. What's the problem? He wants to take your taxes to enrich yourself. He's convincing you that him stealing your money and wasting it is in your best interest. Hey, I'll steal your money and I'll take all your taxes and I'll just fucking flush it in the toilet. I want to compare and contrast kind of two things here. Richard Ojeda, I heard that our troops are like just as bad as
Isn't that what America's number one export is? What is it? Is it George Floyd culture or is it sodomy? What do you guys think about your health secretary being a fanny?
Major retired Richard Ojeda here, and within seconds of listening to this video, my blood was boiling. It shows a despicable individual hurling racist and homophobic slurs toward a group of U.S. service members in what appeared to be a mall in Poland. The service members were in a group out in public, minding their own business when this jackaloon came up from behind, filming them as he confronted them with racist and homophobic filth.
What do you guys think about your health secretary being tranny? Nothing? What do you guys think about defending a country that has, there's no meaning to be a citizen? Like any Mexican crossing the border is literally one of you.
All right, so you get the gist, right? So he only does it for a couple minutes and then walks away. I love, as an American, not that they're a patient. Ojeda's kind of making this like way bigger of a deal. Just laugh at the guy. Go buy your fucking dinner. Go sit, eat your fucking dinner. What's your problem, right? He has a right to, speak or whatever. He has a right to protest. He wanted to ask a couple questions. And I think they handled themselves really good. Laughed at the guy, laughed at the fucking accusations, and basically just stayed strong, did their job, went to the damn cafeteria and got something to fucking eat. With Ojeda kind of freaking out, though, a little bit, it's kind of making me think, like, are the soldiers and the troops acting like cops overseas? Are they just being pieces of fucking shit to anybody and everybody? Because this is a freedom. This is not only allowed, they should protect this guy, his right to do it. Now, if he follows them for like minutes, right, that's ridiculous. If he does it for hours. But I feel like this was short, painless. He's saying, hey, you're American soldiers. Here's some shit I've been hearing about you. And they're kind of like, okay. And the fucking shit he was saying was insane. And it was racist and homophobic. So, I think they made themselves look fucking great. I think this is fantastic. This is America representing. I just don't like Ojeda kind of acting like if he would have been there, then he would have like beat the guy up or something. Calm down, Ojeda. They did fucking fine. They did fine. Now let's compare and contrast how... This is how it happens in America.
What's going on tonight? In Arkansas, the Texarkana police are handcuffing that man who has not broken any laws.
Yeah, you see that? You see that, right? Yeah, uh-huh. You sure you ain't attracted to his body? Are you sure you just don't want to put, and you're scared? Ooh, I hate this piece of shit. As soon as he puts him in handcuffs, and he's like, okay, now we're going to have a conversation. Now that I feel safe, me and you are going to have a conversation. Now that I've deactivated your ability to defend yourself, now let's have a conversation. Motherfucker, you just handcuffed me. I'm not about to talk to you right now. I don't feel fucking safe. No, I need to handcuff you. Nah, yeah, you're making an illegal arrest, so nah, I'm gonna make an arrest right now. Nah, don't resist arrest. I'm gonna make an arrest on you.
Mr. James, but he is under no
Nah, don't you resist. I'm making an arrest on you. You're making an unlawful arrest. Now I'm gonna arrest you for this unlawful arrest. I mean, black people in America have got to have absolute endless patience, infinite patience around these white supremacist pigs. Look at these white supremacist pig motherfuckers rifling through his damn wallet. Guys just walking through the fucking neighborhood. Hey, let me see your wallet. Talk about a fucking bullying gang motherfuckers. Did you rob him? Did you take his fucking money? That's all we had to do is talk to you. No, he didn't. No, he didn't, you piece of shit. You're looking for fucking trouble, you gang fucking white supremacist piece of shit. I'm glad he is suing them. That's a little bit of justice that we do get, but what the fuck? He's got to live through he was a victim of a drive-by shooting. So let's take a pause here. Compare and contrast, though, right? I think the troops did fucking fantastic, whatever country that was in, where they were, getting basically accosted, not assaulted, but just kind of somebody talking shit, video cameraing them while talking shit. Don't be video cameraing me. Don't be cameraing me. Don't you dare camera me. Oh, Kentucky. But compare and contrast. You're soldiers in another country. I thought it was fantastic that they held their poise and composure. Hey, what are you, some sort of sodomite? Your Secretary of State he's a transsexual. What do you think about that? It's also fucked up that, this clearly bigoted piece of shit in another fucking country is spitting out the same talking points as the right wing. So our enemies overseas are saying the exact same thing as the right wing over here? That's interesting. It's a bunch of nonsense. It's a bunch of bullshit. Now, they might say that's the reputation of the Army, and because those guys had just kind of laughed about it. But there is a lot of fucked up shit that happens in America. Chris Watts, he killed his whole family. You had Emily Canales who kept getting smacked or whacked. Some people say if you whack somebody, right, that's not an assault, right? If you whack somebody, that's not an assault. That's just a good time, right? That's just a standard operating procedure. That's just normal business hours. That's all that is. But little 5-year-old Emily Canales was murdered by her own goddamn mother because she had slapped her 3 times. 3 times she slapped her, she said. And then that's what had killed her. And then you had that Demetrius. They tied Demetrius up. Well, it's a black boy. So, I mean, what did Demetrius have to look for in this world? Either get beat up by his fucking abusive shit mother or get beat up by the fucking cops. He had no fucking option. Get beat up by his fucking shit aunt, who is a mother figure. And what was his options? How does he get out underneath of his abusive aunt without dying? How does he get out of that? Now she's abusing me day in and day out. She don't stop. No, I need somebody else in the world to give a shit. Can you just sit here and be a witness? No, you're not going to do that either, huh? You just ain't going to give a fuck, right? Makes me think of Malcolm X saying, for black folks, we were born in jail. You're going to talk about what? If we stand up and defend ourselves, we might go to jail? We've been in jail for 400 years. We were born in America. What are you talking about? Don't talk about the South. As long as you're south of the Canadian border, you're south. This is white America, white supremacist America. America, KKKKA. So, little Demetrius, he didn't have many options. He's going to get beat up by his aunt until she kills him. If he would have ran away, no, do what your mother, if they would have called the cops, I'd do what she says. He would have had to been rich and powerful. He would have had to have known to have been rich and powerful as soon as he came out of the womb. And just immediately ran away and started building a house out in the middle of the forest. Can you trust the system? I don't know. The damn system is the one that put him in her care. So, calling the police, they're authoritarian assholes. No, you better do what the authoritarian in the house says. What was Demetrius's options? And then, god damn. I'm happy that the troops fucking showed what America is. When I hear Frederick Douglass speak, and he says a lot of controversial stuff, even people that say outrageous shit, Kanye fucking saying outrageous shit, you know, this is America. You're allowed to talk. You're allowed to say what the fuck you think. And in some respects, you're allowed to be hateful and you're allowed to be a liar. That's not good for society. You need people telling the truth for justice and peace. You need the truth. You have to know what the hell's going on. You need to know reality. But that's why speech and freedom of the press, we need the truth. And so that's why those things are important. So I'm kind of making a compare and contrast, right? Because the troops have to respect other people, and I'm glad that they did. I don't like Ojeda kind of pushing them to be more cop-like. No, the troops are wonderful because they go overseas and they're fighting and defending other people. When they come back here, they're still, you know, in the mindset of fighting and defending America. They went and defended us overseas, and they come back, they're just going to what? Kiss the cops' ass? Some of them might be a bunch of fascist assholes, but the other ones may actually feel like they're citizens and they're human and they're people. And they're not going to take these authoritarian fascist motherfuckers anymore. After World War I, black folks, black men, had a gun put in their hand. And they came back, I'm a citizen now. No, I put my life on the line for all you white people. I had to defend this person, that person, for the British, for the American whites. It's a segregated society. No, I put my life on the line for America. So now that I come back, I get to vote. I get to have the Bill of Rights. I get to start a business, get a job. And when I come back home, all my stuff is right there. No more lynchings. No. So the soldiers' conduct was much better than these cops. These fucking cops. Hey, raise your damn voice because you're a piece of shit, you fucking piece of shit. He knows you're a piece of shit. Fucking criminal fuck. He got mad and now look, oh, you're gonna get arrested. Why? Because you disrespected me, huh? I seen one of these guys try to do like an interrogation, and all he asked was like, I read your rights, did you hear them? And the guy didn't say yes, and then he was all pissed off about it. Motherfucker, you pretending to be a fucking nice guy, you bitch-ass piece of shit. You're a criminal motherfucker. Fucking talk to you. I just got shot at, you dumb motherfucker. I'm the fucking victim, and now you're arresting me, you piece of shit. Why don't you go chase the motherfuckers that did the drive-by, you dumb piece of shit? Nah, you fucking lazy piece of shit. He's a criminal motherfucker. And then a bunch of, elite white society who lives in a good neighborhood, they'll just say it's okay, right? For the most part, cops, 80 to 90% of the time probably get the job done and maintain order. If they have to break a couple eggs, right? You gotta break a couple eggs to make an omelet, right? So the white middle class people who's got all the safety in the world, they're okay with this shit happening. They think it's like every once in a while. But imagine how you fucking feel. You're living in a dangerous neighborhood. You just had a drive-by fucking shooting. Why was he being shot at? Because some criminal motherfucker wants to steal his rims. He ran. He's the victim. He's the victim of the drive-by shooting. And we would like to have good cops, man. It'd be nice to have a motherfucking gang of guys that go after the damn drive-by shooters. But these cops are just too fucking smart for us. Now they engage with the victim. They get in a pissing fucking contest with him. There's another damn video I saw. They like to do two things. There's two things these cops like to do. Run their name, right? See if you got any warrants. And then ask for your ID. Okay, here's my ID. Now you know who I am. Okay, you ran. I had no fucking warrants. Now you piece of shit. Are you gonna be a cop now? Are you gonna be a good guy now? No, you're just being a piece of shit. You're a bullying motherfucker, and that's what you do. That's what you do, huh? Yay, our heroes. Our heroes came on the scene and arrested the victim. Oh man, that was fucking fantastic. They're arresting blind people. They're arresting old women feeding homeless people in Florida. Great job, motherfucking cops. Meanwhile, the guy that just did the drive-by shootings laughing up a fucking storm. Yeah, Mr. fucking Devil's fucking Angels, Mr. fucking criminal fucking evil wicked fuck. He drove by, shot at dude, and now the cops are arresting dude. Oh my god. So you just fucked that dude up, didn't you? You made him a victim of you, and then he's a victim of the police? You're a fucking genius. Dumbass cop motherfuckers. No, you just want to bully. You're a piece of shit, and you just like bullying, cop. That's all you're doing right now. You don't care about the truth. You don't care about what's actually going on. You drove in the neighborhood. You're scared just like everybody else is, but you have state authority. And you're supposed to be the good guys to chase the bad guys. Isn't that why you signed up to be a cop? Now, I'm just walking by and I had a drive-by shooting and you're not going to go after that? Do I got to go chase him? Give me that badge. I'll be more than fucking happy to go chase that guy. Fucking coward motherfucker. No, give me that badge. You don't want to be a cop? I'll go after the criminals. Give me that badge. Woo! Right is right and wrong is wrong. If I go to your fucking house and just start harassing the fuck out of you, pretending to be a good guy, and then I put handcuffs on you and take you down to the fucking... Nah, go ahead and essentially kidnap you, but take you to the jail, right? Let my fucking jailers rough you up. Isn't that a good fucking time? He didn't do shit. He didn't do shit to nobody. He was a victim of a crime. And the piece of shit motherfuckers came in and automatically... And then he's got to deal with charges now, right? Got to get a lawyer, deal with charges. And then sometimes the system will eat you alive. I was being harassed day in and day out by Phil Greeny. And then when I fired a couple warning shots and I got arrested, the day after, or a couple days after, that piece of shit's walking up on my property, trespassing, acting a fucking fool, saying that he wanted to murder my dogs. Fucking sick criminal fucking piece of shit. Who the fuck are you, Phil Greeny? I don't know who the fuck you are, you piece of shit. Sick motherfucker. So I guess that's the point, right? You get a permanent prosecutorial class, and then they get a permanent criminal class. And that's how you make your bread and butter. And then there's no presence of justice in the community. You don't give a shit if all the cops and all the courts and all the judges in the world is actually working. You got safety, but you don't give a shit if it's working in the community. You got safety in your little group of your fucking friends, family, whatever. Do I want to watch that other one? Let's watch that other one. But just compare and contrast, right? I was frustrated with Ojeda saying they should have done more. I thought it was fantastic. The American soldier was over there in some other country. You have a right to basically come up to a person and you don't have a right to harass them. So he can't do it day in and day out. But you can go up to someone and say you're a prick, right? And he was asking questions. So in a way he was being the press. And they laughed it off and they walked away, which they have a right to do. No comment. No comment. They could have turned right around and actually confronted the guy and talked to him, right? I think that they did pretty smart, just showed contempt and just went and got your damn dinner. But turn around. Like, what are you talking about? Where is this coming from? You think the Secretary of State is a transvestite? Who is the Secretary of State? That's, is that Blinken? I don't know, but, what's the problem? Like, he's a transvestite, so that's, like a cross-dresser. He's like a man with a female spirit, or a female with a male spirit. What are you talking about, and what's the fucking problem? Sodomites. You know, in America, you want to talk about cops being dumbass pieces of shit? Jeffrey Dahmer. Jeffrey Dahmer started serial killing pets. He started killing people's pets, just like the person that killed Tecumseh. There's another dog that got killed. So if you see, a person going around killing people's pets and their dogs and running over their dogs and shit, that's a Jeffrey Dahmer in training, if not a full-blown Jeffrey Dahmer. But Jeffrey Dahmer he went to the army. Jeffrey Dahmer was the troops, support the troops. Oh, yes, the troops. We gotta love all the troops no matter what they do. No, I love the troops that fought and defend Ukraine. They're fighting and defending and holding other people, holding other land. just because they are victims of an invasion. They're actually worthy and deserving of being defended. Jeffrey Dahmer was in the Army. Jeffrey Dahmer, I think was honorably discharged. Jeffrey Dahmer raped American men in the Army. There was a man that said he raped them, and then General, the fucking commander, he didn't believe him, or the investigation wasn't fruitful. Dahmer, denied it. Me, Jeffrey Dahmer. You think me, Jeffrey Dahmer? You like to kill all the animals and shit? That was happening in the Army. My guess is he told the commander, and the commander was too scared to, actually arrest or do something about the motherfucker that just one man just raped another man. What the fuck are you supposed to do here? Well, you're supposed to arrest the rapist, right? You don't want the rapist. And I want to say he raped the guy a couple times, and then the guy kills himself. So the American Army allowed Jeffrey Dahmer, taught him to kill people, gave him a gun, gave him prestige. When he was raping a soldier, if we actually care about the soldiers, we wouldn't allow Dahmer to go around raping them. But we didn't stop Dahmer when we had the chance. We didn't stop Dahmer, and then we gave him whatever, not a badge, but a dishonorable or an honorable discharge. And then he starts killing people. And if he, would have stopped his fucking insanity, he would have got away with the rapes. But my point is, if you want to stop the fucking serial killing, how many people did Dahmer kill? I don't know much about him. You gotta, to understand evil, to understand thy enemy. Why would Dahmer go around just hurting people, not giving a damn about other people? He was kind of gay, and he took this brought a homosexual with him, and they probably were like making out and stuff, and then all of a sudden he just wanted to drill inside of his head. Can I just take a drill to your head? And the cops came on the scenes again. Our heroes. They'll fuck it over a victim of a crime, but they, a person that pulls over peacefully, they'll give that person a ticket. But if that person goes to the house and then somebody's fucking spraying bullets, doing drive-by spraying fucking bullets, if I had a badge, I'd get up and I'd chase that person. And he'll make his lies up, but it doesn't fucking matter. I'm an honest person. I know what I saw, and I'm not going around hurting people. He did something to me. I arrest that person. He goes to fucking jail. And then the system works. If I was to ask the San Luis Valley for anything, it'd be nice if I could call the police, and then they would actually go and question the motherfucker that's fucking with me. Or it'd be nice if the police would, when people start fucking with me, just kind of post up. Just kind of post up for a week. You'd catch the guy, ask the motherfucker what the fuck is he doing. But instead of doing that, they've given me no police protection. So when I think about little Oksana and Abraham, before I saw them descending, walking down the staircase for a prom, now I just, see fucking Pickerel taking advantage of them. And a whole bunch of you motherfuckers don't give a shit. And that's bullshit. As a Christian, you're supposed to turn the other cheek when you're in public education. If you're one of the good kids, they say you can't fight back. If someone attacks you, you can't fight back or you'll both be suspended. You're one of the good kids. So they'll fuck your life up in a heartbeat. Nope. You're suspended because we're teachers and we had to be good kids and weren't allowed to fight. Nope, you're suspended. You're gone. So you're not allowed to defend yourself in public education in America. I had to go 12 years. Made straight A's, did what the teacher said, but they didn't give a fuck about my life. You can't defend yourself? That's not right. That's not fair. Turn the other fucking cheek? Yeah, says the motherfucking bully. Says a thieving asshole fucking bully criminal motherfucker. Yeah, you keep turning the other cheek. You be like Jesus. I'm not going to be like Jesus, but I want you to be like Jesus. 70% of the country is Christians. 90% of the country gets educated in public education. So we're teaching, shut up, sit down, the fascists are in charge, there is no democracy. We have the 3 branches of government, the Bill of Rights, all this shit to fight tyranny, and yet there's tyranny in the houses, tyranny in the schools, tyranny in the businesses, tyranny in the churches, tyranny on the streets. Where's the democracy at? Where is the goddamn democracy at? There's another video, I don't know if... Another fucking police arrest video, which was pissing me off. Here's one where the cops raided the wrong house and regretted immediately. Yeah, there's like 5 guys in dude's house and the gun's pointed right at him. One of them's holding a baby. They just woke up. They have to be, I mean, God, to be black in America, you got to be so calm, cool, and collected. Because when that black guy at that house, if he would have made any kind of sudden movements, even the black guy we just saw, if he would have made any kind of sudden movements, they're using violence. The fascists understand violence. So basically, you have to do anything and everything else but violence. If you're a black person in America and you got a white supremacist cop who's right up your ass. Yeah, oh yeah, you got an ID? And they're just yelling at him and being a fucking disrespectful dick. Huh, you punk, huh, you punk. And they want to, you're going to obey me because I'm an intimidating dickhead. Why didn't you try to be kind? Hey, sir, can I get your name? And then he was like, I don't talk to you. And he was wanting to keep on walking by. You know, just tell him to stand there for a moment. He was the victim. He was the victim. But because these assholes are insecure and they saw a man walk by without a shirt on, who they're probably attracted to, a lot of racism comes from jealousy of black bodies. Jealousy of black bodies. They're the original man. They got stronger genetics. We all came out of Africa. We broke out of Africa 50,000 years ago. But white people are mutated albinos. That's why black folks dominate all the sports. Jealousy of black bodies. You got this albino mutated body, and then they got these perfect, beautiful, sculpted. And, you know, it could just be a man-to-man thing. You know? Just, there's another man, there's a man. What you doing? What you up to? I don't know what I'm saying there. But, I'll watch that other video later. Because it's fucking incredible. Soldiers basically had to take a little bit of fucking, you know, verbal abuse. Not much. But look at the verbal abuse black folks have to take. That guy with the video camera, at no point in time did I feel like that guy with the video camera was actually going to attack them, or put their hands on them, or to put them in a paddy wagon and to hurt them in any way, shape, or form. So you could laugh at them and dismiss them. They're soldiers, so they got to be on the lookout for somebody that might attack them. But once they saw he's a video camera and he's kind of talking, you know, a little bit of shit, it really wasn't that hardcore. It wasn't like they was just saying, "What's up, bitch, you dumb bitch, you piece of shit, bitch." Now that would have made my blood boil. If anything, it almost seemed like he was trying to have a conversation. He was accusing. That's the reputation you all got. Is that correctly? It's like, man, I don't even like sodomy with my women. I don't know. Say something. Let alone with another guy. Oh, America. But just look at the infinite patience of black men in America. Oh, look at the poor soldiers over there getting slightly insulted. But look at a black man in America. All those white supremacist motherfucking cops right up his fucking ass. For what? And the only reason I think that they were fucking with him, not only because he was black, but also because, you know, he was rude or whatever. I'm not gonna be your friend. No. Well, hey, we were pretending to be nice. How come you don't believe our nice, our good cop shtick? Because it's a shtick. You're criminal motherfuckers. You're bullies. The ACLU teaches you to keep your mouth shut. Cops are there to look for trouble. So don't talk to them. Enforce your rights. Stand up for your constitutional rights. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to answer the questions. You don't have to answer the cops' questions. And if the cops want to be cool with the people in the community, why don't you come and play some basketball? Why don't you do some community policing? Why don't you walk by the neighborhood? Why don't you ask me about my mother and about my sick aunt that I'm having to take care of? Why don't you show that you give a damn? You show me that you give a damn. then I'd be more than happy. Yeah, that guy did a drive-by fucking shooting. Here's the description. Here's the name. Good, thank you. Now I'm going to go chase that motherfucking guy. That's how the system should work, in defense of the victims. Not fucking the victims